What's going on, man? Another video, which means I have more free picks for you. And in today's video, I have 6 total picks, 3 in the MLB and 3 in the WNBA like I normally do. All I ask before we jump straight into these picks is number 1, go down and hit that like button for me. Let's get this video to 50 likes. It's free to do, and it helps me out a ton. And while you're down there, you might as well subscribe as well so you don't miss any videos like this going forward. So go down, hit the like button, hit the sub button, and now we can jump straight into the video. And the first thing that we have to talk about is what you see on the screen right here. It's an opportunity to get a full month of all of my plays for 50% off. 50% off, it's usually $100. It comes all the way down to just $50. I've been telling y'all over and over again, you need to go take advantage of this while you can. And once again, there was, I don't even know, a ton of people bought in it yesterday, and they all made their money back in one single day because what we did yesterday was go 6-2 overall. Here's all the games that we bet on, making almost 7 units in one single day. It's unheard of. It's insane. If you bought in the monthly package yesterday, you made all your money back in the first day you were there. And that's why I've been telling you, it is the best investment that you can make, especially while it's 50% off. In the last 6 days alone, we've had a day where we went up over 7, or almost up 7 units. We've had a day where we went up over 4 units. We've had another day where we went up over 4 units, going 6-3 overall. And we've had a day where we went 5-1 overall, going up over 3 units. All those 4 days were in the last 6 days. So in the last 6 days, we've had 4 massive winning days. So if you would have been in here, you would have 10x'd your investment on the monthly package. So get in here. I promise you it's worth it. 50% off. It's going to be the first link down below. You don't want to miss out. We're about to have a huge July. We've already made a ton of units in July, and it's just now getting started. So go get in there. And also, while you're at it, hit the link below the premium link and join the free Discord so you can get free picks every single day. I'm always dropping free picks in here for completely free just to give y'all some value. So go get in the free Discord. It's going to be linked below, and get in the premium while it's 50% off. It just makes too much sense to do both of those things. So go do that. Now we can jump straight into the video. And the first pick that I have for you is going to be Happ to go under 1.5 total bases. He's under this mark in 4 of his last 5, only averaging 0.6 per game. He's under in 9 of his last 10, averaging just 0.4 per game, and he stays consistent in his last 20, going under this mark in 75% of games, going under in 15 of 20, averaging just 1.4 per game. So the hit rate is exactly what you want to see. That's the first reason why I took it. Now, the second reason I took it is because he's going to be playing the Yankees, and the Yankees are going to be pitching that guy, Carlos Rodon, who has been really, really solid this year. He has a 9-6 record, an ERA of 3.30, and a super low 1.03 whip, with also a ton of strikeouts, 127 on the year. So he strikes a ton of people out. He doesn't allow a ton of base runners or a ton of runs. And with those two things being the case, I just don't see Happ, with the current hit rate that he has on his bases line, being able to have 2 or more because of how good Carlos is. I think this is a great matchup. We have an edge here, and that's why I locked it in as my first pick. Now for my second pick, we're going to bounce over to the WNBA, and we're going to be taking Alicia Gray here to go over 3.5 assists. She's over this mark in 4 straight now, averaging 3.8 per game in her last 5. She's over in 8 of her last 10, averaging 3.7 per game. And she's over in 14 of her last 20, almost averaging 4 assists per game. So when it comes to this 3.5 line, she has been crushing it all season long, super consistently. But to top that off, what I love most about this pick is she has played Indiana 3 times this season so far. And in those 3 matchups, she's gone over in 2 out of the 3. So she's shown us previously that she can go over against this team, and she's been consistent all season long, so I see no reason why she shouldn't be able to go over this mark once again. We have a good head-to-head look, and we have a good hit rate, and those two things combined are exactly what you want when you're looking at a pick, and that's why I'm taking it. Now, for my third pick, we're going to bounce back over to the MLB, and we're going to be taking Julio Rodriguez to go under 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. He's under this mark in 4 of his last 5, averaging 1.4 per game. He's under in 8 of his last 10, averaging 1.5 per game. And he's under in 15 of his last 20, still averaging well below his current line, just averaging 1.95 per game. So when it comes to 2.5 hits, runs, and RBIs, Julio Rodriguez just doesn't go over that mark a ton. But to top that off, like always in baseball, you got to look at the matchup. And the Mariners, man, they're going to be facing one of the best pitchers in the MLB, Tarik Skubal, who is 10-2 on the year for good reason, with a low 2 ERA and a whip of .81, and with also almost 150 strikeouts, which is just absolutely ridiculous. This is one of the best pitchers in the MLB for a reason. He's playing insanely. He's been playing great since the beginning of the season, and that's why I do not think Julio will come anywhere close to this 2.5 line. Maybe he has 1.5, or not 1.5. Maybe he has 1, maybe 2 at the most, but there is no way that he has 3 or more, in my opinion, facing a guy like Tarik Skubal with the way he's been playing all season long. So go lock this one in. His hit rate's really good, and the matchup is outstanding. Now for my 4th pick, we're going to move back over to the WNBA, and we're going to take Caitlyn Clark to go under her rebounds line at this line of 5.5. She's under this mark in 4 of her last 5, only averaging 3.6 rebounds per game. She's under in 7 of her last 10, only averaging 5 per game. And she's under in 13 of her last 20, hitting at a 65% rate. So right there, once again, we have a really solid hit rate in the last 5, 10, and 20, which is exactly what you want to see. But then to top that off and to make it even better, if you look at who she's playing against, the team that she's playing against allows the least amount of rebounds in the entire WNBA, so she's not going to have a ton of opportunities to get rebounds on top of her hit rate already being really good for the under, and that's why I think this pick makes a ton of sense. Great matchup, great hit rate. Those are the 2 things you need, and that's what this pick has. Now, real quick, before I give you my last 2 picks of the video that I like the absolute most, I do want to remind you, once again, you have to go get in on this 50% off a full month of all my plays. It's going to be the first link down below in the description. I've shown you what we've done over the last week, and if you want me to show you it again, I will. Almost 7 units made in one single day yesterday. If you would have bought it yesterday when I told you to, you would have made your money back in one single day. The best investment you can make if you're buying something and you're getting a return on it in the first day. That's unheard of, but that's what we do over here. And then not too long before that, we had a day where we went up over 4 units, another day where we went up over 4 units, and a day where we went up 3.5 units. These 4 big winning days were all in the last 6 days. It's unheard of, man. I promise you're going to want to get in here. We went up over 30 units in June. We're going to do the same thing in July, if not more. So get in here. You're not going to want to miss out. It's going to be the first link down below. And while you're at it, join the free Discord if you want some free plays on top of that. It's going to be linked down there as well. Now, with that being said, we can move on to my last 2 picks, with my 5th pick being a little parlay topper in a Dolis Garcia to go over a single hit. He's over this mark in 5 straight now, so he's had a hit in 5 straight games. He's over in 8 of his last 10, averaging 1.1 hits per game. And he's over in 13 of his last 20. So the hit rate is really solid. He gets a hit in the majority of games that he plays in. But to top that off, he also has a really, really solid matchup against the Astros. We're going to be pitching Lance McCullers here, who is 2-3 on the year with almost a 6 ERA and a whip of almost 1.6. So he has not had much success at all. And coming in this game against the Rangers, I think Dolis should be able to easily get 1 hit against him. And obviously, if that happens, it cashes us out. So that's my 5th pick. Now for my last pick of the video, we're going to be back in the WNBA, and we're going to be taking Natasha Howard here to go over 10.5 points. She's over this mark in 4 of her last 5, averaging 13.4 per game. She's over in 7 of her last 10, averaging 12 per game. And she's over in 12 of her last 20, averaging 11.55 per game, so still averaging well above her 10.5 line. That's the first reason I like it. But like always, you got to look at head-to-head as well. And head-to-head against the team she's playing against, she's over this mark in back-to-back games, which were both this season, having 26 in this one and 15 in this one. So for whatever reason, she's found a way to have success against them, and I don't see any reason why that would stop now, especially with the way she's been consistent all year long. So once again, we have a great hit rate, we have a great matchup, and that's why I took this pick. So go lock all 6 of them in. I'm super confident in each one, and until next time, let's all go print some money.